Guess what, Tyrone Biggums? We got some DCU leaks. I smoke rocks. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Fader J. Back like I left something, and I'm glad you're here. Yes, I'm glad you're here. And we got some DCU leaks out there. It's been a long time since we had some leaks from the Reddit group called DCU Leaks. Yeah, it's been a while. And you want to listen to DCU Leaks because a lot of stuff that they came out with, James Gunn debunked, and then he ended up confirming that James Gunn, he's a silly guy, I promise you. But I promise you, he look like DCU is going to be starting off on a dope start, and we about to break all that down, ladies and gentlemen, and we even have some DCU news out there for you. Yes, we do. What I need you to do real quick, smash that like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell, because it make your boy Fader J feel oh so good and oh so swell. Yeah, thank you so much. Also, join that Patreon, join that memberships if you want to be a producer of the show, or give me a one-time donation in the comments called Super Thanks. That helps a lot. Thank you so much. Now, let's get into it. Now, if you're not familiar with the strange adventures of the Mode Q, this is a session of the DCU Reddit where they give you scoops. Some are verified and some are unverified. Now, this is the thing about it. They came out on DCU Leaks and said that a lot of these leaks, the verified leaks, are not going to be verified anymore because they main scooper said he don't want to be in the scooper game no more. I don't know if DCU pulled out them straps on my boy or what and told him, hey, if you don't shut up, we're gonna shut you up. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go. But let's check out the leaks right here. For our first verified leak, it's right here with Teen Titans. A Teen Titans film is in development at DC Studios. Now, wouldn't that be dope? Because check this out right here. Cartoon Network Teen Titans is already a popular thing. But even way back with Cartoon Network, it was a show called Teen Titans Go. And they brought their anime element. Always been a favorite with the fans out there. A live action Teen Titans show would be so dope. People already like the Titans show. Give us something on the screen. It will be big with families. It will be big with adults. Let's get a Teen Titans show. Next one we got up is Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. We got Ruthie, real open casting, with an age range of 15 to 18 years old. I don't know what that means. That's very vague. I don't know what they got going on with Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I know that Millie Alcock is the Superwoman out there. I'm not sure she's going to show up in Superman Legacy because James Gunn said she won't be in the movie. But can we really believe anything James Gunn say anymore? She probably will be in Superman Legacy. She's going to be the star. She's going to kill it. Game of Thrones. She's the star of Game of Thrones. She played the young Targaryen out there. And I forgot her name. I'm sorry. Renee, whatever you want to call her. You know, she's a dope character. She's going to kill it. That 15 to 18 age range. It's going to be real interesting to see what's going on with that. Let's check it out right here. Plastic Man. Darren Aronofsky is in talks to direct. I'm not familiar with him, but I'm pretty sure he's dope. I don't know what movies he's done, but I'm pretty sure you guys will scold me in the comments. And last right here, we got Sergeant Rock. A Sergeant Rock film is in development at DC Studios. Now, I'm familiar with Sergeant Rock. Sergeant Rock is pretty dope. He's just a manly man in the army that go on wild adventures. And you don't know what might pop up with Sergeant Rock. He might fight alien women. He might fight octopus with tentacles out the water. It's pretty dope stuff. I would want to see this in live action. I'm curious to know if this will be connected with the DCU or this will be kind of like an Elseworld type thing. You guys let me know. Sergeant Rock is absolutely dope, my friends. Now let's get into some DC news instead of some DCU leaks. In Superman Legacy news, we got Nathan Fillion just confirmed to me that hashtag Superman Legacy has a table read in Atlanta next week and that he has fitting soon. Next week mean this week. They already gearing up 2025, I keep telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that Superman Legacy will be the biggest film in 2025. Trust and believe. Let's look at the next news with James Gunn. James Gunn wants possible roles that Dave Bautista could play in DCU and asks for suggestions. Right here, let's read what he posted. Love at Dave Bautista and will love him to be in the DCU. But where? Send me your ideas in the threads. Now, I'm not going to read the threads. I'm going to let you look it up and leave it to your imagination. But you already know what everybody going to say in the comments anyway, who they want Dave Bautista to play. I'm going to tell you right at the back, it's going to be Bane and Batman. But it's real interesting. Maybe he can play Doomsday. Maybe he can play Steel. You know, the guy that's full of iron, steel irons, John Henry Steels. You know what I mean? I don't care. Just put Dave Bautista in the DCU. And I think it's absolutely dope that James Gunn likes to reuse his workers. He don't stick with the same workers. That's pretty cool, James Gunn. You guys let me know in the comments, who do you think Dave Bautista can play spot on in the DCU? Let's get to the last news. Last news that we have right here is Suicide Squad Isekai. Now, this is an anime version of the Suicide Squad that's slated to come out. Now, as far as we know, we got Harley Quinn, of course. We got Joker that's going to be here, of course. But let's read about the casting. We got more character castings that's going to be showing up in this. It says, going to another world can be dangerous, but there'll be nothing for the likes of the Suicide Squad. Warner Brothers Japan announced the latest cast members for the upcoming Suicide Squad Isekai anime series, revealing the voice actors behind popular characters Rick Flag, Katana, Amanda Waller, alongside a trio of new original characters for the series. The new characters that we have for the series is Fiona, we have Eldora, and we have Cecil. Now, these characters look like on some fairy tale Rudy Poo type stuff, and I'm not too sure that's going to work well in the Suicide Squad realm. But this is an anime, and most animes have a reimagination of what we love, dearly love. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this works out. I hope it's dope. I'm a big fan of anime. You guys let me know, do you want me to continue with more DCU news, DCU leaks, where I mash everything together so you guys can stay updated? You guys let me know. Also, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because every time you hit that notification bell, it makes your boy Peter J feel oh so good and oh so swell. Yeah, thank you Patreons, thank you members, smash that like, send your boy a super thank, I appreciate that greatly, and I'm out of here. Ninja vanish.
The time for talking is over. It's time to push buttons.